I'm just gonna tell you right now, I am ready for this new Harry era, okay? Except for those ticket prices, they are actually insane. Harry's House, though, still gets played to this day, as it was still his best single in my opinion. That's why I tried to keep my expectations at bay when it came to the announcement of Aperture dropping. First of all, the video he released, the Forever Forever video, was really sweet. I thought it was really well filmed too. I thought that video was like a, hey, I'm around the corner, be ready to come outside type of thing. It's like when your friend texts you and tells you that they're going to be coming over, but you're not completely sure if they actually mean it, but it turns out they do. Meanwhile, others were thinking that this meant that Harry was like, delete my number, I never want to see you again. And I think that was a really cute soft launch into this new era that we're about to go into. Now, Aperture, the song. I believe most of the complaints, though, when it comes to the song itself that I've heard so far is that it's a bit slow and sleepy. People were saying the song isn't super melodic and it's literally just a vibe and that's it. It's very clubbing in Europe. I, for one, love these low-key, mid-tempo-ish, it's dark outside, driving with the windows down, but no traffic-ass songs with a build-up that makes sense, but it still gives you what you need to dance a little bit to it and enjoy it. And bonus points for me because the song is over 5 minutes long. I will say his vocals do sound a bit quiet. His delivery could have been a bit beefier, if that makes sense in terms of his singing. He does sound very nonchalant. Again, I know it's a trend, but I seriously want to hear what's going on in the song, whether that be due to the vocal performance or the trend in mixing and mastering where the vocals are kind of taking a back seat. Naturally, I didn't know what Aperture meant until I heard the song. And I looked it up and it said a hole. So I was like, not Harry singing about holes. But then my mind took me to Holes and how that was like the movie in public school growing up for some reason. It was either that or like Super Size Me. That movie scared me when I was a kid. But like it just, there's so much with that movie. That movie's kind of loaded now as an adult. But Google did say, quote, aperture is a space through which light passes in an optical or photographic instrument, especially the variable opening by which light enters a camera. Very artsy, very cool. Here in the song, aperture could mean how much light gets in would lead to vulnerability, openness, and emotional exposure. But anyway, I felt like this song is a very slow, steady welcome in, and that slowness follows us into the first verse. But the song itself feels warm but slightly distant, almost like memories instead of moments. And this is kind of opening us up into the unknown. The lyrics, I'm told you're elevating, I'm sold, I'm going on clean, and I've got no more tricks up my sleeve. It's best you know what you don't, are kind of like we're about to move on from where we are, letting something new in. Maybe the light and the meaning of aperture. It finally appears, it's only love. I've heard nothing but that line echoing in my head since I heard the song. And this song, I think, highlights that artsier style that Harry goes for in songwriting, where the lyrics could mean literally close to anything. I know it's hit or miss with a lot of people because it can be, dude, you're throwing it at a wall, or it could be really, like I said, artsy. This could be argued for a song like Keep Driving from Harry's House. At first, the lyrics had me like, huh? But then listening to it over and over again, I kind of see it now as like a glimpse of all of these different memories and things within these memories that he's having, or doing something along those lines, but I don't know. I could be reaching. The instrumentals sound a bit end of summer Tame Impala-ish to me. I keep mentioning Tame Impala on this channel, and it's not on purpose, I promise. Where you start off a bit subdued in the instrumental, but as the song goes on for me, and the layers get more added on into it, that's when the energy picks up. Except the chorus here is more explosive, it's more celebratory. I imagine a tunnel of some sort. Then the light is the love or something. Like, I don't know. It's just me continuing to reach and see things that might not even be there. Which the music video had none of this, by the way. Like, absolutely none. I was like, not them rolling down the steps. That's crazy. Then wasn't he in that one room that Billie Eilish was in for Birds of a Feather? Hey, Billy. I like the video, even though it caught me all the way off guard, but I've been told like he does weird stuff in his videos all the time, which I need to watch more of those. This reminded me of those early 2000s, very weird alternative music videos where it's just like, the fuck does any of this have to do with anything? But I'm still enjoying watching this. Like the guy just wanted a friend. He just wanted a friend. Why he didn't say that instead of following Harry around, I don't know. There's a lot about this video that I don't know. I do want to know what was in that bag. And another thought. Is this psychedelic acid-based disco-ish thing gonna be a trend? Because I'm happy with it. I totally am. I'm still overly content with this direction, not with just Harry, but if this is what we're gonna be listening to for a bit, then cool. But yeah, some people think that the song Aperture is boring, and that's okay. I think when it comes to big artists and when they take risks like this, I like it, especially when it doesn't feel cheap. On the flip side of that, I can see the Harry's take on clubbing arguments too. Because we've had Brat, and that deluxe of the album was specifically, to me, coming down from the party. And this may be a little bit of that. I can totally see that. So I say that to say this song specifically is not super innovative, but again, that's okay. Not every experimental sound for a major artist, even just artists in general, has to be a brand new, totally never done before thing. I like seeing different takes with different people, especially when they're dabbling in different genres and whatnot, like a Silk Sonic type of situation. A lot of elements in that album weren't unique because we've had that before from like a lot of 70s music, but it was still a lot of fucking fun to hear. But this goes into a whole other conversation to me about inspiration. I think in terms of the song being born to other people, the We Belong Together, I think, does do a decent-ish job at waking up the song for that part. But I do see that it's chill allegations because when you come out of that, we're still super laid back. So yeah, I totally get it. I get all angles. I just say, let's be experimental. Let's keep going. Let's bring the club to the headphones and to the house. Because if anything with this single, this has piqued a lot of interest from a lot of different people I've seen. And a lot of people are still willing to go into the project open-minded. So he did pretty well with this one, I reckon, I think for the most part. However, the song, I think, is very subjective. The album as a whole just might be the same. Well, let me know how you feel about the song. Are you here for the album? Did you get concert tickets? Because if you did, I want to know. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. My name is Rain. Make sure you like the video, leave me a comment, subscribe to my channel, and I will talk with all of you in the next one. Bye.